We met, or he saw me through a date I was on, and I went to church. Been going to church with this boy, and we were dating.
So one of my best friends was also a classmate of hers. So I kind of gave him the word that I would like to ask her out for a date.
Our first date was December the 18th.
We went to separate high schools, and they were playing each other in a basketball game in Greenville.
It just evolved, and I don't know, it was just a gradual thing, but it wasn't that long, really.
And we got married on December the 23rd, and Christmas, while I was home from a break in studies in Nashville. We just kind of, after we got together, we just kind of grew up together.
Oh, it was the happiest time of my life. Being a mother and being a wife, it was just happy.
On Sunday, the 3rd of January, then I woke up with this cough that was almost uncontrollable. And by that period in time, I suspected that I had COVID.
So I thought, well, maybe we can get through all of this. Maybe we can, do like other people, just stay in and get through it.
But I hurt so bad all over. Every bone, every muscle ached. And at night, I couldn't stand for my knees to touch one another. And so I got progressively worse. The night of the 13th was a very bad night for me, January. I just kept telling myself to fight, to fight, to fight. And I had pretty much decided the next day I was gonna, have to go to the emergency room.
I didn't think I'd ever see him again. I thought that was the last time, and that was the last thing I could do for him. So I just packed him a little bag and sent him off. He knew that was the last time probably I would see him.
I really didn't expect. I figured pretty much that by that time that I would be put on a ventilator, and when I left here, when the ambulance came, I really didn't think I would come home or survive it. I thought to myself, this is probably the last time I'm going to see my home. And it was the most terrifying feeling, I guess, that I can imagine. So, anyway. I forgot how many days I was in ICU, but of course no one could visit, and I had to wait, I think it was 10 days from the time I went in the hospital before, before Nita could visit me.
Oh, it was wonderful to see him, but I was in shock. Since I had seen him, it had been 12 days, and he was so much sicker than with the last time I'd seen him. He was so ready to come home, and it was good to have him home again, but we had a lot of obstacles to conquer. He was totally in a wheelchair, and so I had to push him around the house. I had to help him do everything.
Just being home, she was there for me. She took care of just like every need. That was the biggest thing, I guess. All the things that she's doing for me, or was doing for me, that I couldn't do, myself.
It's gotten more normal. It has for me. It's not for him because he's still on oxygen, and until he can get off of the oxygen totally, it's going to be still there, a reminder that COVID has struck our family and struck him.
I think that you realize how precious life is. We're like a team. We're kind of like inseparable and so forth. We often joke anymore that it takes two of us to make one person.
Well, it made us realize that life is short and that another day is never guaranteed. And so I think it's made us closer to wanting to be together in our last days, which may be a day or maybe 15 years. It's just been a good marriage, and we are there for each other. I think Rodney said we're a team. We did get another chance at life.